Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the WWE predictions known as the SuperBlog versus. Chats are open if you want to talk to me on YouTube right now, and I just want to say that it's been a great. I mean, it's been a hectic, if great, couple of weeks. Yes, I've heard about the Roe v. Wade thing. That's not what I'm going to talk about. But this is something that I will address soon. I want to be able to make sure I get the ideas into my head, and I don't say anything wrong to anyone when it comes to something like this. But that's neither here nor there. This one is all about WWE pay per view predictions. This one's going to be about Money in the Bank. 2022. You guys have seen the link. You know where I'm going to be going with this. And I could say as a 10/17 on July 1st, I have no idea of any of the things that are going on right now, like as far as changes. So if there are any changes going into this, I have not seen them. I don't know what's going on when it comes to changes. So I just want to make sure that's out there right now. So I think I'm going to work my way up from where I am. I'm going to go with for the first match. It's going to be a singles match for the WWE United States title. Something that I think is going to be really interesting for me is going to be it's going to be Theory, the champion, when it comes to something like this. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if Bobby Lashley won this match, if not for DQ, because that way it kind of keeps things going on for a while. So I'm gonna write it down as Bobby Lashley as a DQ just to make sure that I'm on point here. And I think it might come to the next match, the tag team titles, for the tag team match for the undisputed tag team titles, the Usos versus the Street Profits. I would love to see the Street Profits win. I definitely would love that. And I think that they will. Because the Usos have been good. They've been getting better. But here's the deal. With Roman Reigns not on this show as of right now, I honestly don't see the Usos winning this one. I honestly don't see the Usos losing this one. So I'm going to go with the Street Profits on a DQ just to kind of. So these two matches, the Usos, Street Profits, Theory, and Lashley can kind of build up a little bit more because I think there's a lot more to it than this. That's going to get us to the singles match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Natalya. I think that this one is going to be Ronda Rousey to win. If not for DQ, I know I see a DQ a lot, but just bear with me because there's a certain person that might be ding-donging her way back out, and that could be Bayley. So I want to see Ronda Rousey. I mean, because that seems to make sense to me when it comes to something like this, or it could be going into something else that I'm going to be talking about next. But it's also something to think about when it comes to something like this. So the next match is going to be the Money in the Bank ladder match for a women's championship match. It's going to be Lacey Evans, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch. I wouldn't mind seeing any of these people win, any of these ladies win, because they deserve it in my eyes. Because I feel like they've actually earned the place that they're in. They're trying to elevate new stars. I think one person I could tell you who I don't think is going to win it is going to be Becky Lynch. Myself, I wouldn't mind if I had my choice for Lacey Evans to win or Liv Morgan. I wouldn't mind either one of those two winning because I feel like they've been built to earn it. I feel like they've been built to earn this match, to earn this victory. Although I wouldn't exactly mind seeing Shotzi win too. Raquel seems a little bit green right now, so she's gonna have to build a little bit. And this is a big match for for her to come out on. And I think it's either going to be Lacey Evans or Liv Morgan cashing in on Natalya or Ronda Rousey one way or another. I think that's the way they're going for this. I mean, it wouldn't exactly surprise me if that's the way it happened. Which gets me to another match I'm going to get into, the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's championship match. It's going to be Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Omos, Sami Zayn, Riddle, and Madcap Moss. Honestly, I'm going to go with Riddle on this because for me, he just seems so prime, bro. Get where I was going with that? Prime, bro. Though I would not, under any circumstances, discount Madcap Moss on this, mostly because he's got to get away from bum-ass Corbin. And yes, I said it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. To I'm trying to think of. But I think it's really something to think about when it comes to something like this. I think that it's something that I think needs to happen. If anything, I think it's really a good idea for that to happen. Try and look at the guy's name. Wait a minute. Pat McAfee. That's who it was. Pat McAfee, who made the bum ass Corbin remark. So that's who I want to thank for that because he's saying what we're all saying, folks. I think it definitely helps him out. Which gets me to the singles match for the Raw Women's Championship: Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Honestly, I think that Carmella's going to lose this one. I think that Bianca Belair is going to win this one. Although, again, with the Women's Championship match, with the Money in the Bank ladders match coming into play, I think Bianca Belair is going to win. But again, it'll also depend on who wins the Money in the Bank ladder match for the women. I think that Bianca Belair is going to win. I think it wouldn't surprise me if Carmella lost by DQ, only to build this feud up a little bit more because I think it deserves it. So those are my choices as of right now. So if you like this video, check me out here on YouTube or Instagram. You can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.